You know, it never gets old for me, man. Hey everybody, welcome back to Falcon Plays Dark Souls 2. This episode we will be fighting the Smelter Dragon for sure. However, he's not too far off from where you start off, even though there's a few items that we wanted to get. But with that said, I wanted to also do a little bit of NPCs because there has been a few NPCs that have come to Majula due to our progress in the game, not process, or I guess the process of our progress. That's a little bit of a save. Either way, let's talk to Chloanne here in Majula. She has some interesting things to tell us.
You know how they call this place Drang Lake, right? Well, in the old lore, in stories and the like, they said it had another name. What was it? Well, I don't know. It's just something I heard. Since long, long ago, many kingdoms have risen and fallen on this very spot. Each like a great flame that turns to soot. Maybe that's why people don't remember much about the past.
And that right there is honestly one of the most interesting things that you could easily miss out on because, you know, you're not thinking that Stone Trader Chloanne is going to say something like this. But yeah, I mean, she's saying that many kingdoms have risen and fallen in the same area. It wasn't always Drang Lake, so it could have been Lordran, it could have been Vinheim. That's why it explains why there's so many items that are still, like, you know, are from Dark Souls 1, Lordran, that are still hanging around here. And, you know, especially in New Game Plus, there's a lot more items I've heard that are, like, a lot of references to Dark Souls 1. Now, whether it's a reach, like, kind of a nod to Dark Souls 1 is another thing to really consider. Is this legit? Does the lore from Dark Souls 1 really have that much of a connection to Dark Souls 2, or is it mainly just kind of like a nod to Dark Souls 1? And yeah, there's references to it, but is it, I guess, the big main focus, or just kind of like a little bit of an homage? That's an homage, I should say. That's kind of the thing to really think about, though, because I feel that Dark Souls 2 lore is kind of thin. A lot of the things that you read kind of seem to be more like nods to Dark Souls 1. I kind of want to know about the Dark Souls 2 lore itself. Again, I haven't completed the game, so there's obviously a lot more ahead of me. But so far, I've felt that it's just been kind of stuck in Dark Souls 1 itself, like little references here and there. But either way, let's continue talking.
You see that blacksmith over there? Is he one of those hollows? He seems to keep eyeing me up. He sort of looks like my father. He's a blacksmith too, you see. The poor man's such a worrywart. But he wouldn't follow me out here, would he?
So again, the smith's been telling us this whole time that his daughter, Stone Collector, out and about, yada yada yada. The daughter is here now, but she doesn't recognize him. Why? Is it because, you know, being in Drang Lake, you know, shrouds your memory? A lot of people don't even know why they're there anymore, so that could be a part of it.
No interest.
But another thing, one second, Chloanne, we'll get back to you. Another thing, as you can see, the blacksmith a little bit green, isn't he? Kind of like when we're undead. He's starting to hollow a bit, so maybe is that why she doesn't recognize him? But he recognizes her.
Oh, I'd given...
Gotta figure out. Talk to me about your daughter, Lenigras.
Drat. You're worse than my reckless daughter. Don't spend your whole life in... You'll need soul, I know. Don't... My witless daughter finally came home. Just as oblivious as she's always been. Well, at least now I can keep an eye on her.
Interesting. Just as oblivious as she's always been. Witless daughter. So is she just... Could be that she's just honestly dumb. And because she's so dumb, doesn't recognize that's her father because he's starting to hollow, so I guess, you know, the different shades kind of confusing her. Maybe it's part of the whole hollowing process, the memory getting hazy. So, you know, it's kind of up there. It's up in the air there for you to figure out.
Do you need?
And I think that's pretty much it.
I was born in a land to the west, Falcon, famous for its merchants. There were great, bustling cities. But for me, they were suffocating. And so I set out, in search of stones in faraway lands. There are dangers, for certain, but I much prefer to live this way. But for the life of me, I can't remember how I ended up here. It's as if I were drawn to the place, or lured in. Oh, I don't know.
So yeah, she's completely shocked, full of so much good information. Lured in, doesn't know how to get how she got there. Like many of the NPCs here will tell you, I don't know what the fuck we're doing here. Lured in, called, who knows. Is there anything that we could buy from her really quickly? No, we've pretty much bought her out, so...
No interest.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I don't think I have a... I wanted to upgrade my mace one more time for the next area. I'm gonna really need it against the Smelter Dragon, or Smelter Demon, I should say. No, I don't have an extra Titanite shard. I need 2 of them to get this up to +5, which is not gonna happen. You know what? Let me actually upgrade the regular magic mace, because we have Titanite shards. Those aren't really a big problem. This will be 109, 109. You know, we might switch over to the magic mace for the Smelter Demon. Stop calling it a dragon, Falcon. It's not a dragon. Other than that, before we go and deal with that, there's another NPC over here that it's kind of new. Basically, I guess he shows up here after you deal with the poison lady, the Medusa.
Hi. Who are you? The name's Gilligan, right? Don't make me say it twice. Alright. What do you want? I stock everything that you could possibly need.
Alright, Gilligan. Oh, you'll fucking say it twice around me, so let me learn a gesture. Alright, prostration gesture, and let's see. Set up ladder. This is interesting because this is going to give us access to the area down here. Now, I could have done this before with the cat ring. I'm not sure if I've done it on this walkthrough. No, items are still there. I've done it off camera. I went down there with the ring instead of waiting for the ladder. The ladder gives you access to one extra area you wouldn't be able to get to without it, though. So you have to set up the ladder eventually if you want to get a certain item down there.
Oh, I should have listened to the warnings. This place is flippin' mental. Huh? No, I wasn't born here. I'm from a wee bit. I'm from a wee bit out west. That's all. I've seen some rough times. I think I'll settle down for a while.
So you've seen some rough times, you're gonna settle down here of all places. Why?
You wouldn't believe the shenanigans that happen in my business. I thought at least here in the middle of nowhere, I could stay clear of, you know, my old pals. Oh, don't ask me what happened. Have you no discretion, me old chum?
I'm just a curious type, Gilligan. Gilligan.
That gaping hole. Hell, search me. It's where the people around here toss all their rubbish. Corpses or you know what. Or whatever they'd rather be rid of. Oh, and those human statues? Who are they supposed to be? Anybody, I suppose. Probably just some old pagan costume. What's it like at the bottom of the hole? I mean, why in the hell would I know? Ha! Oh, yeah. Somebody told me that the grave of a saint lies below here. Not built by the king, no. It dated back to a time long before him. The tomb connects to that hole. And there's something about some rat king down there. Hell, if the old rat is as rich as they say, maybe I should go and pay him a visit. Oh, I should have listened to the warnings. This place is flippin' mental. Huh? No, I wasn't born here. I've seen some...
Alright, so we've heard that before. So he talked about a rat king down there. The last thing he talked about, I didn't mention because we are going to deal with that firsthand once we go down there ourselves. So now, let's actually set up a ladder.
You want to go down? Fine, sure, fine. You need a ladder, but you'll...
So basically there's 3 levels that you could choose for the ladder. Might as well just get the longest one down there and get it over. It's a 12,000. Sure, go ahead and take it.
Well, really? I get so... Hey, this ladder's not for sale. The only things I sell are miniatures. I mean, if that tickles your fancy, you can buy as many as you like.
Alrighty, so the miniatures that he's talking about is this item over here. What this does, I'm not entirely sure. I've never bought it before. I guess I'll buy it. I have the souls for it. Why the fuck not? Cool. He also sells aromatic ooze and bleeding serum, which is pretty cool as well. So, lacerate knife, causes bleeding by throwing, pretty good. And he has pretty much a thief equipment, if you're into that stuff, which I am. I'm gonna actually pick that up sooner or later. Claw weapon, reinforced club whip, and the wooden shield. Alrighty, so let me talk to you.
Here you are, my friend. You can have these, eh? It's a little...
And we got the mellow scimitar for being good buyers for him. The mellow scimitar is just basically...
Cheers for that.
Gilligan, you need to shut up there for a second, man. It's just basically a... Nothing notable about this weapon except perhaps the luxurious jewels embedded in the hilt. If your aim is to appear dazzling on the battlefield, this might just do the trick. So, you know, obviously, it's all about fashion souls. If you want to be really extra fashionable in fashion souls, then you could just rock the mellow scimitar and be all cool about that. So, one more sidetrack before we go and head off with the Smelter Demon. Remember we've been talking to Pate and Crichton? Well, this guy over here has a little thing to tell us about, perhaps a serial killer on the loose?
Ah, yes. There is something I wanted to tell you. I was born in the land of Mirror. Mirror is also the home of an infamous killer, a knight in name alone. He was locked in the dungeon for multiple murders, but shortly before his execution, he managed to escape. And the other day, I saw a fellow with a striking likeness, and then... Wait. Well, I think he looked rather similar. No, it's true. I saw just such a man, I swear. I believe his name was Cray something. I believe. They shared some resemblance, I think.
Huh. Who do we know from Mira with the name Cray? You know, C-R-E maybe. I don't know, we let loose a guy in the Huntsman Cops of by the name of Crichton. He was from Mira too. He was a knight, it seemed. He was decked out as a knight. Serial killer, huh? Interesting, interesting. Maybe we shouldn't listen to Crichton about Pate after all, huh? Maybe he's up to something no good. Either way, I just wanted to get that out of the way. So now we're gonna go back to the Iron Keep, so I'll catch you guys in a second. Alright guys, so after all that NPC stuff, hopefully that's okay with you. I mean, I'm personally doing it for the people who want to know the story. I love knowing the story, and that's pretty much what this walkthrough is about, just getting as much as possible out of the way. So we're going to finally start doing some action again and whatnot, so hopefully that wasn't too annoying for some of you that don't really care about the story of Dark Souls itself. These guys over here, interesting guys. I'll tell you why soon enough. Now, assuming how it comes off the audio, I'll try to raise the volume here so you can hear that. That death cry of these guys is rather familiar if, you know, you play Dark Souls 1. That's all I'm going to say for now until we get an actual drop from these guys, is what I'm really looking forward to. Over here there's nothing. There's a few items that we probably saw by the lava. You could actually get those items with enough fire resistance armor. We're gonna get that later. There's nothing really there that I need right now, but we will get it sooner than later. One of the things that I missed out on, well, actually I haven't missed out on, I just haven't done the process to get yet, which is getting the pyromancy spell Flash Sweat. For that we're gonna need to, I believe, unlock a certain NPC that is petrified in order to have her sell us the flash slut spell along with some other pyromancies. But you know, we can't do that. I don't think I can do that if I wanted to, but unfortunately it's gonna require another sidetrack, and you know, we'll just do that later. I think that I could beat the smelter demon without the flash sweat. You know, I hope so. Mind you, when I did beat him, I also had equipment from these guys, which they don't seem to be dropping, so there we go. Alone Knight armor. You know, I need the leggings, but I guess the armor isn't too bad. And what do we have over here? Pharaoh's Lockstone, good, always good. Now this is over here filled with water. What, you know, wetting yourself, as you can imagine, does is reduce fire damage to yourself, so, you know, something really good. Over here is going to be another secret door, obviously. Let's see if we... Yeah, this is going to give us a bit of an ambush spot after we open this up, though. And another item over here, fire arrows. Okay, cool. And hey, how you doing over there, man? He has no idea what's going to happen to him right now. So let me drop a life gem really quickly. And I want to clear this area out because there's an NPC over here that we could talk to and buy stuff from. So let me go and load this up, shoot him. There you go, he's going to drop down. No big deal, but I want him to come back up over here. He's not going to come back up. Okay, that's fine too. Oh, his other friend's going to come up though. Alright, come on. Go ahead, man. We'll deal with you guys one at a time. That's pretty much the easiest way. So yeah, these guys, we'll check out the armor after we're done dealing with the rest of the guys over here standing guard. But the reason why I find them so fucking fascinating is because of their sound effect when they do die, first and foremost. But the description of their armor should also be rather telling as to what they are, you know, essentially a reference to. Alright, so there goes him. I'm gonna deal with this guy here. Okay, hey, too fast there, bro. They do have some Uchikatanas. I'm not sure if they drop them. I haven't personally had them drop the Uchikatana for me, but I was able to purchase it shortly from an NPC somewhere soon, I believe. Or maybe not, who knows. I'm just probably completely wrong right now. Now, over here we saw an item. That's going to be the old key. In order to get that, you are going to need some fire resistance equipment to actually survive that flame. And, you know, basically grab it and roll is what I could tell you to do. You know what, now that I think about it, there is also that flask of water that we saw over here. I could essentially drench myself in water and cut down that damage. So let's do that, and then we'll talk to that NPC over here. So, there we go, I'm soaked in water. This should definitely, I guess, lower the damage of fire, but you're gonna want to grab this and run! Not quick enough. Alright guys, so I've cleared out these this area again of the knights. I picked up my souls over here. Before we proceed with the area to handle the smelter demon, let's go ahead and there's an NPC over here, a merchant NPC no less.
What? Who are you? Who, me? I'm Magarold. Who else? What? Have a look at my wares. I'm mainly a treasure hunter, you see. I'm only a merchant on the side. I roam about, looking for a find, following me instincts. I don't care what a thing's worth. What matters is whether it grabs me. Do I enjoy what I do? Well, that's a good question. I suppose I must. I've been doing it for ages.
No idea why he does it. He just does it because he's been doing it for ages. So again, probably been here a while himself.
There's good iron in these parts. An old king even used it to build a castle. But the thing was too heavy. It slowly sank into the ground. Fire spouted from the earth, and the place turned into this. At least, that's what I'm told. Not a bad story, eh? So, what'll it be? Anything for you today? Hey, you know that old fella with the hulking blue sword? He talks really highly of it, but I got a feeling it's a fake. I didn't want to disappoint him, so I just sort of talked around it. Let me just say, there are lots of legendary swords out there.
Alright, so he's talking about, I think, Bentar, something like that. I'm not sure if we've actually met him through this walkthrough itself. If not, we'll meet him soon enough, though.
Have you heard of the shrine on the eastern edge of Drang Lake? Built to honor the dragons, they say. If only I knew how to get there. I'd go and I'd claim it for goodies.
That's where we're heading at some point or another, man. I haven't actually even gotten there on my off-camera playthrough, but I'm really excited about the Dragon Shrine. So, the incense option, he allows you to use those skeptic spices that we've been finding and everything like that to lower the required intelligence and or fate of certain spells. So keep that in mind. That's the reason why we've been getting all those skeptic items. And then by items, he has the Jester equipment, which is we just met Jester Thomas. Really good stuff. It actually lets you get more souls, higher drop rates. So for now, let me buy the hat, which I bought on my off-camera run through. I'm gonna get the whole set actually, just to fuck around with. But the ones that I use more often are the gloves and the hat. And let's see. Any ring interesting? Cursed by ring, not really interested in that. He has a human effigy. And he has the fucking nuts. The hello! Very good. Which, if you're gonna be doing some PvPing, some invading, yeah, you need these nuts. You're gonna love my nuts, essentially. Shazam or Kazam, whatever the fuck that thing's called, I forgot. Shazam? I'm thinking of a DC superhero over here. Either way, we'll buy those whenever we get the chance. Well, actually, let's buy 2 of them right now. I can afford 2. So I gotta get the hello and very good. Those are the 2 best ones. Then after comes the I'm sorry and thank you. But hello and very good are really good. And he also has a branch of yore, which we will want to buy for sure. No question about that. Let's see.
I think we have to... Here.
And he's going to give us the covetous gold serpent ring +1 for spending souls on him. So really, really good items we got over here altogether. I'm not sure if he books it back to Majula. I don't think I've gotten that far. But we'll find out at some point or another. So right now we're going to do a little bit of a speeding to the Smelter Demon. And hopefully we could beat him and under 100 tries. That's all I could say right now. So let me knock this down and... start going up over here. So once you're over here, first and foremost you want to do is just start drawing some of these motherfuckers over to you. There's gonna be an asshole over here. This guy is like king dick asshole. That's gonna be sniping you the whole time. What I like to do personally is equip those poison arrows that I mentioned about. Remember those poison arrows that I mentioned? You don't have to do this, obviously. You could just whittle them down regularly. But okay, move out of the way. Oof. He makes those things curve like crazy, man. So I got 2 poison arrows in there. I think 1 more or 2 more should pretty much poison him. And he shot it. Hit the wall. Nice shot, bro. Do that, and there he goes. He's poisoned now. So basically, poison's really, really good in this game. Don't underestimate it. It's so good, man. Look at that fucking... health just dropped like crazy. And the thing is, you can even cheese a lot of enemies, or bosses I should say, with Poison Mist. Smelter Demon's a boss that a lot of people actually have heard cheese with Poison Mist. I've only done it in melee myself, but that's because I'm good, or I have a patience of being good. Which, not really good, it's just like, eventually I get lucky and kill him. So let me draw this dude over here as well, and as he's coming down here, might as well just whittle down his defense. Don't shoot a poison arrow at him, Falcon. You're not trying to poison this guy, no reason to do so. So there goes this guy down. Our goal is that fog gate over there. This episode is going to be a little bit longer than usual. I apologize for that. I messed around too much with the NPCs, but again, we want to get some of the story involved. Don't shoot me with your fucking giant bow, man. We're going to drop down over here momentarily. I'm not sure if you could avoid taking damage here. You always seem to, honestly take that fall damage regardless. What do we have over here? Soul Proud Knight and Repair Powder. Nothing too amazing, but whatever. So yeah, you can't seem to climb this ladder from the 2nd level. You always have to drop down before you can climb it regularly. It's kind of interesting. Alright, you are gonna do your thing, giving me a free... Oh. I was gonna try... Oh, there we go. To try to backstab him or critically hit him, but I somehow messed that up, but it's all good. I don't think this is a regular item. No trap or mimic involved. What do we have over here? Life ring +1. Ooh, nice. And Twinkling Tie Knight. Alrighty. And now we could pretty much take care of this guy as well. He's not gonna do a damn thing to us. I mean, not that I really have to actually deal with him, now that I think about it. He could be kind of a jerk though when you're in front of the Smelter Demon boss, just kind of getting ready. So for that reason alone, we might as well just get rid of him now. And by being a jerk, he will essentially just occasionally, when you're out there in front of the Smelter Demon area, he'll be like shooting arrows at when you're trying to buff up your weapon or something like that. So he's kind of a dick sometimes. So, you know, we can't say that he has this coming. He doesn't have this coming to him. You know, he looks like, you know, sorry about the whole thing, just walking around over there like, oh, what am I gonna do? I'm being pelted with arrows. I'm defenseless. But, you know, he's kind of an asshole, so don't fall for it. Alright, so, he's dead. And, alright, we want to go over through here. We want to lower that bridge that we see right above there. That's what we're trying to do right now. And luckily, we've gotten rid of the asshole archers. Essentially, this area could be a living hell if you don't get rid of those archers, because you constantly have to be on the move in order to avoid the arrow shots. So this is going to bring part of the bridge down. As you can see, it's now lowered a bit, but it's not completely lowered. And then this guy over here, I think you could pretty much also just snipe him down. He's going to go all the way around, though, because he's a jerk like that. That's the case, though. I will meet him gladly. No big deal for me, man. Get over here. Get over here. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now, I don't think I've... Over here, I normally just jump through there. Yeah, I can just do the Smelter Demon right now. All right, fuck it. We'll do the rest of this area next episode. I felt this is run on long enough, and I did mention I wanted to do the Smelter Demon this fight. Hey, dude, how you doing? Don't turn your back on me. Bad things will come of it. Okay, so Smelter Demon. You know, I'm making it seem like I'm gonna win this, and you know we're not gonna be here for another half hour. But, you know, here we go. This could go two of different ways with the Smelter Demon. So, this is a way to get what's her name? Lucatiel. Getting her to survive this fight is a lot easier if you have the red eye ring, which basically draws the boss's attention to you. Otherwise, she normally gets wrecked. She will not survive this fight, which means we will not be able to finish her quest line. You know what? It sucks, but Lucatiel, I'm gonna have to still hope that, you know, I don't have a red eye ring, and I'm not gonna go out of my way to actually get it right now. So I'm sorry, Lucatiel. Okay, not really the best ideal equipment there, but whatever, man. Okay, and we are human indeed. After all, let's drop a life gem and let's do this shit. Get your ass over here, Lucatiel. Alright. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Normally here I'd like to use a flash sweat, but I don't have that option right now, so let me just do this. And do I have... Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Let me just use the small orange burr, the only one that I have. So we're going all for nothing right now, or all in essentially. We're hoping that we could kill this fucker in one try. It didn't happen in my off-camera walkthrough, so what are the chances it happens now? None, but okay. I do know that his pattern is if you roll into him, you'll have a better chance at avoiding damage as opposed to dodging to the side. Is Lucatiel inside? She is. I wanted to actually have her hang outside. That way she would not have died. Again, stamina management is going to be really crucial for this part, and don't get hit by that. No boom attack afterwards? Okay. Occasionally he does a boom attack. Now he's going to stab himself. Well, not actually, not yet. But he's going to basically power himself up, which is kind of scary. So let me drop. Let me drop a life gem over here. We got to keep topped up for this for sure. Lucatiel's doing her work over there. And there we go. That's our chance right there. Now he's going to stab himself at one point or another. Oh, God. No. Don't do it. Oh, God. I have too many items equipped. Let me drop an Estus over here. Oh, Lucatiel, you're so fucked. Don't do the boom attack. Lucatiel, watch. He's going to do the boom attack. Oh, no boom attack? Okay. Oh, here. He's going to stab himself. Now it's going to mean it's going to be his sword's going to be on fire. This is the reason why you want the flame resistance a lot. So Lucatiel is as good as dead right now. Don't even worry about her. She is pretty much done. He's gonna blow her the fuck up right now. Yep. Let's go in there. Now, the important thing to remember for this portion is roll towards him. Don't roll to the side. Roll towards him, and you should be able to avoid most damage. Okay. Roll away, roll away. Let me drop a life gem to counter-effect the fire damage that he does. Okay, that was oh, okay. I somehow. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop using stamina, Falcon. Roll towards, and good. Oh God, no. Oh, son of a bitch. I got cute and I dodged to the side. Either way, guys, there you go. I promised to smelt a demon. We saw him. I unfortunately lost to him. We'll get him next episode, though, so hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys next time.